Hi, my name is Yusuf Yagi, and my email is yusufyagi90 at gmail.com. Can't type anymore. I'm going to be showing you how to reset a password on a Cisco router. So password on Cisco router. Basically, it's all the same on all the routers and all the switches, from my experience, and don't see why Cisco will change it. I'm using a Cisco 3825 router. It does voice and call manager express and all this fun stuff. Alright, so first thing what we're going to do is we are going to have our switcher router off, then connect your serial connection. If you're on a laptop, you need a serial to USB adapter. I'm using a Radio Shack one. And then to determine the port you're on, just right click here on Windows 8 and click on Device Manager. If you're on Windows 7, go to Start and then right click on Computer, and then click on Manage, and you should be able to see the Device Manager on the left the left column. Alright, so under ports, you can see Radio Shack USB to serial cable COM7. So that's the port we're going to be using. Alright, so this is Putty. Putty is so far the best that I've tried. We are going to click on serial. We're going to change this to COM7 because that's what we're going to be using. Okay, so now switch on your router, and on your keyboard click break. Just keep on hitting break. Don't give up. Keep on hitting break until it recognizes it, and I got an error. Cannot recover, blah blah blah. Monitor cannot recover. What did I do? Let's see if I can just keep on going. Come on. Okay, let me go ahead and restart it. Turn it off, turn it back on. Just keep on clicking the control brake. Upgrade ROMMON, and we should be there pretty soon. And there we are. We are in ROMMON 1. Okay, that's exactly the prompt we need. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to type CONF REG 0x2142. That's a configuration that is on the flash, and we're going to boot from flash right now. Hit enter. You must reset or power cycle for new configuration to take effect. Type reset, enter. And let's give it a minute for it to boot up. This is one of the routers I'm testing on. This is actually it is my primary router, and so far everybody in this apartment has no internet except myself because I'm connected directly to my modem. So we need to get this back up and running before people go, "Where's my internet?" They can't live without their internet, which is sometimes fun. I can take the network down, play around, piss a couple people off, and then put it up whenever I want. So the router I'm using is a 3825. It's an old router, but it's actually really good to study if you're studying for your CCNA or even CCNA voice. It's got a you can if you get the correct image from the Cisco website, you can run Call Manager Express, which is the really thin version of Call Manager. It's not a thin version, it's just a command line based one. It doesn't have all the features like Call Manager does, but it's still pretty awesome. I actually use it. I've got a SIP trunk provider too, and I've got a couple of phones, so it's not bad. Okay, so would you like to enter the initial configuration dialog? No. So hit no. It's gonna enter, press return to get started. Give it a couple of seconds. Looks like it's done. Okay, so we're going to go and hit enable because we're going into enable mode. I just do en. After typing commands, the shorter it is, the better. Okay, so right now we're in the enable prompt. As you can see over here, we are. You got the pound sign. So all right. So now what we're going to do is we are going to type, copy, or or startup config to or running config, and hit enter and enter. Usually it's copy run start because you're wanting to change from your running config to your startup config, but we're going the other way around this time to do a password reset. Okay, so right now what we're going to do is we are going to go into the configure the privilege mode, which is configure terminal, config T or conf T or whatever. There's so many ways to do it. We're going to go ahead and enable a secret, and I'm just going to put Cisco for this tutorial. Alright, so now what we need to do is we need to go ahead and remember how we went and did a config and we just did 0x2142, which is we booted from Flash and what we're in right now. We gotta tell the router to boot from what it's supposed to be booting from, which is config, and then register 0x2102. Now click enter. Perfect. Exit. And now what we're going to do is we're going to copy our running config, which we're running right now, to our startup config. Copy, run, start, enter. Copy, run, start. Am I right? Yes, I am. Okay, so destination, file name, startup config, just hit enter. Okay, now let's reload. Confirm, proceed with reload, confirm. So right now our router is booting. So let's give it a a minute. Usually it takes around a minute to boot, and see if we can get in now. Because unfortunately I forgot my password, could not remember it. So easiest way, I gave up honestly in like a minute. I was like, didn't work. Okay, password reset. So this wouldn't be too terrible if you're in an enterprise network or even a small or medium business. You always have to have a backup of your configuration. Kind of like Control S. Always save your Word document. Don't go home crying, oh, I lost my my computer crashed, my whatever. Same thing over here. Just set up a TFTP server, and every now and then just back up your configuration if you do any modifications. That way you're on the safe side, and if you have to end up doing this, you can be back up and running within minutes. So try to make that a habit. For me, I'm running at home and have this at home, so honestly I don't care. If I do this 100 times, it's more practice for me. So let's give this another second. Oh god, when people text me or ping me, they just keep on going. Alright, so all interfaces going up and down, click enter, and we're in my router, which somehow knows my and knows the name, even though I didn't set up a host name. And password Cisco. Awesome. Okay, we're in. Let's do a show run. And it's actually got a configuration on it. So, hey, I'll just do a right erase while we're on this video. A right erase, what it does is it's going to erase everything that I've got on my router. And let's go ahead and reload. And basically we're going to go through the same process. Just reload. When you come back up, you're not even going to have a password. So just when you hit enable, you're going to be able to get in. Alright, thank you for watching, and enjoy studying for your CCNA or recovering your router, your password for your router.